watching for the wobble, playing the balancing game. I told you I will catch you, I told you look ahead. Don't worry about the falling, just listen to what I said. And now I'm standing in the mirror, and I feel the wobble too. Testing out the edges of the things that I can do. 3 years in the trenches, falling on my face, trying to find the balance in this digital embrace. It ain't about the features, it ain't about the code. It's the trust that keeps you moving down the center of the road. I'm taking one push forward, I'm taking one step back. I'm learning how to steady on this terrifying track. I wanna be a 10x father, I wanna be a 10x where I wanna take the tools they gave us and use them to the end. I'm standing on the shoulders of the giants in the sky. The view is getting better when we lift each other high. We're not alone up here, the air is clear up there. Let the start of greatness, let the future in. I sat there by the fire, heard Andrew speak the truth. He said the power's shifting, it ain't just for the youth. It's for the student and the builder, the dreamer and the wise, to take the collaborative spirit and realize the price. We didn't build this from the scratch, we built it on the stone of every trial and error that the world has ever known. Every step I take forward is a quiet collaboration. Trust me, I've got you.